Boom shakalaka, this is my favorite Bitcoin chart right now. Here's why. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, massive indecision in the markets. This is my favorite Bitcoin chart right now, and here is why. Before we get into it, like the video, join us on Twitter at the Crypto Love, and of course, subscribe to the OG Bitcoin and Crypto YouTube channel, making daily videos for a long time. I should say daily-ish, because it stopped being daily because the market just goes sideways forever. But today, fear and greed at 30. Sideways from yesterday, sideways from last week, sideways from before that. The overall market up 2%, Bitcoin at 83,656, Ethereum 1810, and XRP 215. And Bitcoin, while in this downtrend, still in a larger uptrend. You can see all the way back here, August had a low of $49,000. As long as we maintain above there, still maintain upward trajectory for Bitcoin. But highest levels ever of economic policy uncertainty index. We've never seen uncertainty this high before. Now, the last time we saw it nearly this high was during COVID. And guess what happened shortly after that? Bitcoin price skyrocketed. But could we have that happen once again? Don't necessarily know. Right now, the Bitcoin trend is running exactly parallel to the 2022 Bitcoin bear market. Here in purple, you can see the line, the average drawn in purple. You can see this cycle so far drawn in red. So far, it looks pretty darn bad. And if we take a look at Bitcoin network activity, showing that we are in a bear market right now. These are things that are seen not at the worst point, but at the long drawn out pre-worst point of a bear market. So does that mean that's where we are? It's possible. I would argue differently if you stay tuned towards the end of the episode. But right now, Bitcoin price finding itself on the lower band of the Bollinger Bands, also finding support here on the, I'm going to guess that's weekly momentum. But if we take a look, we can see that this has formed support many times previously on the way up. Could it form support once again? Well, we should hope so. We're seeing right now on the short-term MVRV support, we're finding support on the bull run band, these green bands where it finds support on the way up, as opposed to the red band, the bearish retest. So as for right now, should this price hold, this would be a bullish retest of the short-term MVRV support bands. And interestingly enough, basic power law fair value statistics. Right now, where we ought to be in terms of Bitcoin price, the median fair value is pretty much exactly where price is right now. This makes you think, for all those calling for a cycle top right now, we haven't even entered the bubble phase yet. We are at median price, basically fair value for Bitcoin, which means potentially there could be a lot higher to go. Hang on tight. Things could get pretty crazy. This chart also suggesting we haven't seen anything yet. Historically, peaks occurred when the 200 WMA is below the realized price. Realized price here in orange, 200 WMA in blue. When the realized price is above the WMA, that's when we have bull run peaks. So far, we do not have the realized price above the 200-week moving average. So suggesting bull market top has not happened, but we do have a big signal right here. The fourth time this cycle, the hash ribbons have signaled a buy signal. Generally, they signal it, and then a short ways afterwards, price takes a jump. Not immediately, but a short ways after. So could we have that on the way? This chart says abso-freaking-lutely. This chart has never been wrong. This takes a look at the liquidity cycle. You see these blue zones here that we are nowhere near? Well, 4 out of 4 cycles topped there. That means that we are nowhere close to where we have topped out previously. But this green dot, that's where we kind of are right now. And that is historically pretty close to the bottom from bull run banana territory. And guess what? You think we're closer to the bottom than top? This chart says emphatically yes, not only for Bitcoin, but also for total market cap. You can see when these cross over, that has been the bottom, suggesting that we are on the verge of banana territory. And Willy Woo laid this out 4 years ago, October 2nd, 2021. He said that we're done seeing these 4-year cycles due to halvings. From now on, we're going to have an unpredictable walk of demand and supply from complex ecosystem until we hit saturation. And doesn't this look like what we've seen recently, these little steps on the way up? Need I draw it out for you? If we zoom out, you can see these little steps on the way up. Wow, was he ever correct? And 4 years in advance. So that's all for this episode. If you enjoyed it, like the video. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
Boom, shakalaka.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.